Yo, what's good, One Piece Roleplay Wiki? It's your boy, Emperor Sigma, the greatest admin of all time, the god of the sword. I'm just leave it there because I'm a god of the sword. I don't care. We just had this discussion. You know what? Don't worry about it. Today, I'm coming with a very first video, like a guide, bro. Like, it's like a guide for the wiki, man. Like, look, we try to make it so easy for y'all. We make it videos. But today's video focuses primarily on the manual of style. What we mean by manual style is just like it's just coding and formatting of articles, characters, kingdoms, islands, devil fruits, fighting styles, groups, organization. Yeah, bro, whatever it is, everything on this wiki has a format that must be followed just to make the wiki feel more legit. For example, we have a character like Jackson Ryan, right? And then you have a character like Sabo. Let's say Sabo from actual One Piece, right? These cat if I was to grab this article like no funny, maybe if I take out like some of this stuff that's like empty, if I was to grab this article, slap it on this wiki right here, I will bet no one would notice the difference between these two characters. I mean, would not notice because just how professional that Ryan looks as an article. Another person that I would say, Vino. Nobody nobody would notice the difference between you know what, this is in my ear and it's killing me. Nobody would notice that Vino is an actual like fan made character unless you just like, well, cause unless of course you read the series. But he would blend in so well because like look at all the references. Look at how professionally done his info box looks. Look how professionally done his entire page is. I mean, of course it lacks images, but this is a custom image character. In the case with oh shoot, I'm writing a role play. In the case with Ryan, I have a little bit more images because I'm stupid and I don't really care, and I just got a lot of images done for him. You could probably get by more with certain stuff, but we gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just get into making a character off rip. So let's see, who do I? Okay, let me check. Let's check my images real quick. One Piece folder. I have any custom characters I have yet to make? I don't, man. Oh, this is bad, y'all. This is bad. I should have made a character. I should have drew an image and made a character. Okay, it don't even matter. It literally doesn't even matter, okay? So, how about we just go to like, let me see. Man, I really don't have a few images laying around for these characters. This is horrible. All right. Let's make Dahlia, right? We here, blank page, first character you're ever making on the wiki, correct? Wrong, because it's not. But in your case, let's say it's the first character you're making, right? Clearly, you want to navigate over to the. I mean, you get the link, you blah blah blah, make the character. It's gonna be blank, just like this. If you're not using this, I highly recommend using Source Editor. Do not use Visual Editor. Visual Editor is for Generation Z or whatever it's called. Don't use that. Use source editing, bro. It's so much easier to me. I don't know why people would go against it, but it's so much easier. So I'm gonna duplicate this. I'm gonna go to images. I'm gonna upload. I think I have Dahlia's image somewhere. I know Dahlia's image is being used by somebody, which is the thing. So how about this? I know who to make. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I know exactly who to make. Let's make Porsche. Okay? Porsche is a character I've debuted recently, and I will be using her again in this role play right here for Breaking Hands. She's a Cypher Pole member, and she specializes in something I forgot. I can't remember right now. Got too many characters. So I would upload her image, which is already on the wiki. Actually, it's in Ryan's folder. I'd upload her image. Okay. Upload her image. Upload her image, right? I actually didn't upload her image yet. I do Porsche.jpg. Now, for all extensive purposes, I'm gonna leave it like that. But normally what I do is I'll do this, right? I go like this, and then I type info box because I don't know. It's just the OCD in me that I never knew I had, right? Then what you do is you could come here to the guide to formatting, but what I usually do is if it don't matter what wiki I used to be on, I go to either type in info box to look for the character, or in our case, it's character box, right? character box. Always use this. You cannot use any other character info box aside from this one, correct? So what you do, copy all this. Not saying you have to fill all this in, but you copy it all. As you can see, Veno is, this is old Veno, by the way. Yo, look at old Veno. That's just crazy. Look at him old, and then look at him compared to, yo, it's, never mind. You know what, don't worry about it. You copy all of this, right? You slap it onto the page. For background and text color, you choose text. What I usually do is I go to W3 schools, and then I choose a color. So, but for her case, it's Cypher Pole. So I think I could just go to, to Ryan's page and grab those colors. If it's a specific organization, look around the wiki for the said color, and then try to copy that onto the text in the background, so you can, like, so everything can look like, you know, uniformity, bro. You wouldn't want her to, I wouldn't want her to be a Cypherpole agent and then backdoor and have a red info box knowing that she's CP9, like, you know what I mean? So yeah. So then here you add the image, Porsche in this case. I already know what hers is, but you get your image, you just put it there. It's going to, the info box is going to automatically size it to put it in here, so you don't have to do, like, I don't know if you guys come from other wikis, but me, I just come from NF. You have to put the this 200 px whatever size you want, or not like that, but like this, and you have to put whatever size you want it, bro, and it's like that. But luckily, technology, Damon, and Daz have imported the info box perfectly to the point where it would automatically compress the image to a sizable file, right? So once you got that, you get the translations, right? I don't know what Porsche is in Japanese, so what we're gonna do is we'll type in Porsche. Okay, there we go. Google Translate has actually gotten better over the years. All real people know that Google Translate was horrible. So yeah, here you go. Her name is Porsche. So since she was introduced to, you know what, but yeah, we're gonna keep going. Let's just keep going. All right, first appearance, Agents of Mayhem. So sometimes you can just leave it like this. She appears in his and blah blah blah. But what people like to do is they like to go hashtag, right, or pound, whatever the section of the role play was that was actually that the person was actually introduced in, and for her, she was introduced in, yeah, she was actually introduced in Agent Zero. So as you can see, I already know, like, I know all my stuff off head. I don't even need to go back to the role plays, but I'm going just to show y'all for reference. So as you can see, we already Agent Zero, bam bam bam. For just something quick, I'll talk about this real quick. Role plays are arcs. In this case, this arc is called Agents of Mayhem, okay? Agents of Mayhem is this arc. The subsections, like these sections, these are chapters. Chapter 1, Agent Zero. Chapter 2, Power Levels. Chapter 3, Power of Animals. Chapter 4, Pointless Conflict. Chapter 5, Fish Out of Water. All of these are just chapters. You should never have a section. You should never have Agent Zero, then a subsection under that. Don't do that. Damon put me on that. I appreciate you, Damon, because you used to get on my ass about it. But it turned me to a better person, and I am now a better person at roleplay. And I don't know, Damon, I really appreciate that. But yeah, these are sections. I mean, these are the sections are contents. As this is a table of contents, are just chapters. So Agent Zero chapter, go back. Species, you don't have to fill this in. Most of the time, I usually don't. I don't really care. Affiliation, CP9. That's her affiliation. Age, I don't know. Normally, if I want to gauge an age for something very specific, what I do is go to, like, let's go like Lucci, right? And then I'll go Khalifa. I just typed in Lucci. She's 27 after time skip. So I'd make her around, I want to say 28. That's fine. Age death is new. This was not here before. This is the age at which your character died at. She's still alive, so it really doesn't matter. Khalifa 6'1". I think I had Porsche in a role play. She's like 6'3" or some shit. I don't really remember. She's like 6'3". You put FT. You can do the centimeter metric. I mean, the meter metrics and blah, 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 blah. I don't really care. I just stick with feet and move on with life. Most of the time, One Piece does not mention weight, so you don't have to, but if you want to, go for it. I don't care. In this case, I don't know what the pure occupation is actually called. So I go back to a Cypherpole agent. Her occupation is Cypherpole agent, which is what you just put. So, I mean, I'm so stupid, but yeah. So it's just Cypherpole agent, right? Marine code, I don't know what that is either, but I guess that's something new. Birthday. Let's say, what's today? July. Well, today she's born on July 26th. So today's her birthday in universe. Hello. I think it's just July 26th, like that. Then status active. You could do active on whole box because that's the island at which. So what you do is you don't put a lot. Well, you can't put. I don't know, bro. I usually just put active, and then semicolon the location. So like on whole box in Kettle's hand or yada yada, like, you know what I mean. Relatives don't have to put that. Residence I'd put whole box, but I don't really care. Alias, she doesn't have one revealed in roleplay yet, at least, so I don't have one for her. Medals, if you're a marine. Emblems, marines. Epithet, name, she doesn't have a epithet yet that I have revealed. I can't think of one. Face claim, I don't even know what character this is, but if you don't know what character you're using, images.google is your friend. You go here, you find an image in your stuff. You can't see it, but you just find an image and you drag it. I don't know who she is, actually, which is the funny part. I found this. I don't know how I found this. Let's go. Let's load. Well, she don't even got it. I don't know. She don't even have a I don't know. I don't know her name. I'm assuming. I can't tell what her name is because it changes so much. Yeah, I don't know her name, so it is what it is. I don't put anything because I don't know. Devil fruit. She doesn't have a devil fruit, so I can leave that blank, right? So now we start getting into the references and stuff. What I'm starting to do now is putting the. Okay, you know what? Don't even worry about it. We're gonna get into the references. Her name is Porsche, which was actually revealed in roleplay. What I need to do now. So what I'll do is go to here. I'll click edit, right? I already have references made on this character. See, it looks crazy right now. I know it's just a lot, but trust me, it's so simple. He has a bunch of references. I think I have a AOM one. Yep, I do. So what we're gonna do is find this Agents of Mayhem reference, any one of them. In your case, it'll be something brand new. So all you have to do, right? Well, I'll show you like this. All you have to do is grab a reference from anybody's character. Make sure it's the lengthy one, right? I slap it on this page, right? The roleplay she was in was Agents of Mayhem, so I abbreviated to AOM. It was her introduction, the first thing ever, so I put 0 since it's just her introduction. I grab this. I just copy it and paste it because I don't feel like typing it all out, right? Put that there. You take this part out, leave this part. If you take this part out, oh my God, you will break it. So don't, right? So what I'll say is Porsche is introduced into the story. It's literally that simple. I hit preview. Now she has reference. Now she has a reference. So with that being said, what I now do is grab this one and I'll slap that one onto CipherPole 9. What you do is you go back, put a /. So now you don't have to type that whole thing. But what it does is it leads you back to the same reference all over again. So I take that, boom, do it again. /. It's all the same one, right? So now I go down. It's time to start actually like getting into the stuff. So you go here, you go Porsche, yada, yada, yada. Of course, put this in all bold. It just looks better, and that's how they do it on Mother Wiki. So we follow that. Porsche is a member of Cipher. Wait, is a Cipher. You can use it different type of ways. Like maybe sometimes I'll just go like this. Is a member of CP. Oh shit, of CP. Dude, CP9. If I'm feeling lazy, right? But in this case, let's just say I'm feeling good today, so I'm gonna put a lot of effort into it. Porsche is a member. Is an agent of CipherPole under CP9, right? I'll put that. It's literally just that. It's an agent of CipherPole under CP9. Like it's kind of that's kind of redundant. Most people just do that, for bytes, but whatever. It's just I'll put Porsche's an agent of CP9, right? I grab the reference once again, paste it, right? That's literally mostly it for her intro, but you can add more. Like let's say even if some stuff's not even introduced. In her case, I could just say is a member of CipherPole. I can push that down real quick, and it's only female member. In this case, because it's actually true, she's the only female member of CipherPole 9. You do that, right? As soon as you finish that, it's time to start getting those sections done. The first section, clearly, appearance. In this section, you write the appearance. You know, I don't have to explain this. Next, well, sometimes you can put gallery if you intend to have a lot of images. If you don't even worry about it. But yeah, same thing. Next section, personality. Personality. You write about a personality. Yada yada yada. Sometimes you can put relationships. I don't put relationships on characters that I'm not gonna be developing a lot. So in this case, Porsche, I'm not gonna be developing her too much. So I'm not gonna waste my time. Next section that I'm gonna do that's big is power and abilities, or abilities and power. I don't know how it's written on Mother. I change it up every time. It's actually written abilities and power. So I always do powers and abilities. I don't really care. As long as you have it titled in one way or another, it's fine. Abilities and powers, right? So she doesn't have a double fruit, so I wouldn't put that. But I'll start with like physical abilities or physical prowess. I don't know about prowess, right? Is it physical? Yeah, it's physical abilities. It's not better. Then she's clearly a Rokushiki user, so I do Rokushiki. Then I go down again. She doesn't have a devil fruit, but in that case, I put devil fruit, but she doesn't have one. We can look back at like you can literally use these pages as references. So Rokushiki, boom, no devil fruit. She does have hockey. She indeed has hockey. She uses Buso Shoku. You can just do Buso Shoku Haki, Buso Shoku. It don't really matter. In this case, though, she's not a heavily developed character, so I wouldn't even put this. I just straight up leave it like this, and I write all her Buso Shoku stuff here. So, like, as an agent of the new world, let's say, we could just say, Porsche utilizes Buso Shoku Haki. Leave it like that, bro. It's literally that simple. Next, history. Here you start writing all your arcs. So like in her case, Agents of Mayhem arc is what I'd say. Then I start writing everything she did in there, blah blah blah. It's too tedious. Next, trivia. You add trivia stuff. If you're using a non-custom image, you could say Porsche is based on whoever the character is. I don't know who the character is, so like in this case I can't really use it. But for something else for trivia, I could say, like I mentioned, Porsche. Oh, like right here. Porsche is the second to the weakest member of the CP9 unit led by Wu. Like that's trivia. You can put that, so it doesn't really mean you can just put that. Dang, I can't even get a freaking period. Last but not least, references, right? In some cases, you use like something that goes like references or something like that. I think that's how it goes. But me, I like to use the scroll box thing, so I just use this template that I think I made. I think I made this template. I just literally do references, bro, and that finishes that all up. So in that little bit of time, this page went from just this to all of these sections to that little word, and then you start adding in categories. So in her case, category female characters. Category I don't know, CP9 category, because I don't know, it won't let me edit the category pages after I hit save for some reason, so I just have to do this. You could do Buso Shoku Haki users, then you go again, category Roku Shiki users. Just add whatever category is like vital to you. Something I forgot to add is your property template. Always have a property template, okay? Please, bro. Always have a property template. It's literally, please. So then what I do is hit that. I hit save. Character, published. Beautiful page layout. Listen, this page layout on its own would make me want to roleplay with you. I don't care if you have nothing on this page yet. If you have just this bare minimum, even without the references, if you have this, it would make me want to roleplay with you, because that lets me know not only are you serious about the character, that you know what you're doing, man. Right? Something I would say don't do with your characters is this, bro. Look, let me show y'all. Cancel. Is this. If your character has just started, you should not have these, bro. And I mean that so humbly. An example of what I mean is if you just start your character, don't do this. I can't think of the character name, so I gotta go through here real quick. It's older 50. Right here. Here we go. This character virtually has. Oh wait, he changed it. Oh my god. Okay, he changed it. He listened to me. Nice Kai. But this character right here doesn't have much information, yet he has tabs. I feel like tabs should not be used unless your article reaches a certain threshold. Like, he doesn't even have anything for that. Not enough for this. Like, nothing. It's all blank. It's just a bunch of tabs for no reason. That's why the actual mother wiki doesn't. You don't see Khalifa with all of the damn tabs. You know what I mean? It's like once you dang it. It's like once you reach a certain threshold, then you should go into tabs, aka Tabar. Look at all this at Tabar. Okay, that may get me banned, but look at all this on Tabar. Everything. And he's a frat boy. All this. Look at all this. Well, I mean, he lazy. He didn't finish this part, but yeah. Abilities and powers. All of this. Look at all this. Look. I mean, Tabar's lazy though. It's okay. This might not have too much. Okay, yeah, but you get what I'm saying. Once you've been into a certain amount of role plays, I feel like then and only then should you be allowed to. Is this a custom image? Oh God, it's not. Is it? I can't tell. Whatever. Then and only then should you start, you know, yada yada yada, using tabs. I think that kind of gets the point across for everything. You can use a template like this on freaking abilities, devil fruit pages, etc., etc. Just try to follow the manual. It's like, it's that simple. That's it. Just like follow the manual style. Look how good this page looks already, and I didn't do anything to it. I did nothing. I sat here and did this. That was it. This would have took so much shorter if I wasn't trying to explain it. This would have been like 5 minutes, bro, max. So yeah, that's it for the manual of style, I suppose. I'll leave a link to the actual manual of style page that you guys can read. I really hope you read it, please, because I'm about to start getting strict on these article pages, man, and you wouldn't want your article to be deleted after all that hard work. So yep, catch y'all boys in the next one.